to see our gemstone enhancement chart.
Good morning, good morning. Welcome into HSN. I'm Valerie Stubb, hanging out with you this morning on hopefully what's a beautiful Sunday morning for you, bright and early. Many of you I know are up and maybe prepping for the day. So I have a fact for you. Did you know that the #1 New Year's resolution is to eat healthier? Okay, no, it's not really a fact. It's just I kind of made that up. But it is one of the most common resolutions, and many of us kind of all the way or halfway through January have already sort of fallen off those wagons. And the #1 reason I feel is because it takes a long time to prep. We're gonna help you out this entire hour with getting all the meal prep and making it easier so you can control your ingredients and eat healthier and eat faster. We've got a great blender for you from Dash. We've got a great chopper for you from Dash. We're gonna start out with an American Dreams item, which is really ingenious because how many love hard-boiled eggs? We know the power of a hard-boiled egg. There's great protein, it's low calorie, but making a hard-boiled egg is the easy part. How do you get the peel off? How do you get the shell off? That's the part that we all stress about. So what we've got for you is called the Neg. And today we have it on a clearance price. It's a 2-pack of your perfectly peeled hard-boiled egg every single time. It's a simple shake and it's really easy to do. So let me show you your color choices. You can either pick this beautiful light pink. We also have it in the green. We have it in white. We have it in yellow. We have it in a hot pink. We have it in red, and then we have it in black. Hot pink is what we're calling fuchsia. Apologize for that. Okay, this hour we're also doing 5 flexible payments on every item this hour. So you get 2 Neg hard-boiled egg peelers home for $3.50. Huge customer pick on HSN's website, so read the reviews if you can. Kelly Diedring is our kitchen and culinary expert. Hello. And you and I are gonna be chilling and eating and prepping and having a good old time the entire hour.
And eating is the most important. Healthy eating, for the most part. An egg, as you mentioned, 7 grams of protein, amazing. All 13 essential amino acids, but what's the #1 thing we don't like about hard-boiled eggs? Yeah. Peeling them. Enter Bonnie Tyler, who invented the Neg. It literally jumps out of its own shell, all in one piece. So you know that lining that we all struggle with, where we're peeling 800 million little pieces of egg off the thing and then we just give up or throw it in the garbage because it's too ugly to do as a deviled egg? Not gonna happen with Neg. So I'll show you over and over how easy it is. But if you love hard-boiled eggs but you hate peeling them, you've got to grab this. It's the best price I've ever sold it. And it really is a good value because you're getting 2. So maybe you wanna keep one at the office or gift one away. Yep. They're adorable, they're individually simple. Boxed. Nothing to plug in. Oh, yeah. They're individually boxed. Individually boxed if you are gifting these. I think this would be a great housewarming gift, hostess gift. We've got a lot of holidays coming around. We've got Valentine's Day, we've got Mother's Day, we've got Easter. Oh, gotta get it for Easter. Right? Yes. Those are the times of year when we do the deviled eggs the most. Exactly, and also the colored eggs where we put all the different colors on them with the kiddos and hide them. Look what you're gonna get. Okay, and I'll show you start to finish. I just did 2 of them. It literally jumps out of its own shell, basically. Neg actually is such a clever term. It stands for naked egg. Oh. Yeah, Bonnie realized that there was no term for a peeled hard-boiled egg. Okay. And so she came up with that term Neg, which I think is perfect. So you're getting these home. Remember, you're getting 2. Okay. They are BPA free. You pop it in the dishwasher if you ever need to, or you rinse it clean. But what's the secret? It's these little divots, and they even look like an egg because Bonnie designed it so adorably. So there's these little divots, and all you do is take about a 1/4 cup of water, or you just fill it to the line of the cap. So right at that bottom line. And then you take your chilled hard-boiled egg, make sure it's cool, right? Don't take it right out of the hot pot and try and do this, but we usually cool our eggs anyways. Then you just snap the lid on and then have fun with it. Shake, shake, shake. You could even get your hips going. Shake, 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 shake. You could do 2 at a time. That's how we're doing it this morning. Yes, and look, okay, I gotta show you. The shell jumped off. Okay, the hard-boiled egg is perfectly intact, and look at my shell. It jumped off of my egg. It was like, get me out, right? It's perfect. So if you are bringing deviled eggs to the party, or you know, you're the person that always used to volunteer for the deviled eggs and you kind of stopped, you're gonna love Neg. In a couple of seconds, no little, you know, when you do the hard-boiled eggs and then you get the fingernail nicks, and then it's either goes to the dogs, you have to eat it, or you have to throw it away. Right, right. Because it's not pretty enough to be a deviled egg. Never gonna happen with Neg. And the thing is eating eggs, I think that is something that is it's an easy snack. So you can, you know, obviously you boil your eggs, you put them in the freezer, or the refrigerator. This is your lunch, this is your midday snack, this is your healthy alternative to going through a drive-through. And it's just a few little shakes. All it takes is water. Yeah. So it's not even
even like there's some special solution or something you have to buy. No plugs, no batteries, no replacement parts.
Yes.
Dishwasher safe, easy enough for the kids to do.
It's so much fun for the kids to do. Have you ever seen a hard-boiled egg come out all in one single piece?
Never.
It's fun, and you'll look at it and you go, wow, it really works like she says it does. People love this. Look at how perfect for a deviled egg. And then let me slice into it, because coming included with both of your eggs is the perfect hard-boiled egg recipe. You're not gonna get that green weird line. Look at how perfect that is. And it is just about boiling it, but Bonnie tells you sort of exactly how many minutes she wants you to boil it for, and then you chill it.
She's the expert.
She's the expert.
She's the expert.
Yeah, Valerie was doing all kinds of egg puns.
This is gonna be an excellent morning. Isn't it exciting? No, okay.
Exciting.
Anyway, let me show everybody what your choices are today, because on a clearance price at 50% off, you get 2 individually boxed. You just choose your color. So we do have this pretty light pink. It's called Blush.
That's gorgeous.
We have it in the green. I think of these for like maybe a new mom.
Oh yeah.
Green maybe for the guy in your life. White for the person that, you know, just likes all those neutrals.
Well, what about an interesting wedding gift?
Yeah, totally.
Unique.
Remember, everybody's getting 2. Here's the yellow down here in front. This hot pink is called Fuchsia. We have it in red, and we also have it in black, individually boxed. These have really changed the game. It's such an ingenious, simple design,
look at that.
But it's done perfectly every single time. 5 flexible payments. Guess what we're gonna do on this clearance opportunity? You put $3.50 down on your choice of charge card. We ship both negs directly to your door. You have a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Girls, listen.
Use it for 30 days.
Exactly. Yeah. Use it as many times as you want. Keep one at the office. Keep one at home. Maybe buy a couple sets. Maybe color code them for the family. Everybody can, you know, neg their own eggs.
Yes.
And if you're just kind of jumping in,
look at this.
You're watching Kelly, and all she's doing is a little bit of shake.
A little bit of water.
A little bit of water,
yep.
A little shake. And I have noticed, too, you're not discriminating what type of eggs.
No, it doesn't matter. The organic eggs, the farm fresh eggs, the white eggs, whatever you want to do, it's going to work for you. I've been doing both types of eggs. The only tip is just make sure that they're chilled, right? Because a warm egg doesn't peel well anyways. So you would never try that anyways. You just put a little quarter cup of water, and it goes right to about the line there, any water, and then you snap it on, and then you just shake. I say about 5 seconds, but what's interesting is you sort of start to feel it. It's weird when you get to going with it. You become one with your neg, and you start to go, okay, I can feel that it's ready, right?
Yeah.
And then you give it a little pinch inside the water, and then it just starts to twiddle off. It's really cool.
It's so phenomenal how the shell literally slides and jumps off the egg, which is phenomenal. Okay, are these pretty sealed tight? Like, are you gonna
neg?
Yeah,
no, it's not gonna leak on you. It's a nice seal. They're BPA free, they're dishwasher safe. And then what I also like about it, because I'm somebody that likes to do a hard-boiled egg as a snack.
Yeah,
because it keeps you full to the next meal, because it's packed with protein. 7 grams in an egg. So let's say you're gonna eat 2 of them. That's 14 grams of protein. That's more than a steak or a chicken breast, right? Well, it's obviously depending on the size, but I like to store them in there. So go ahead and neg them, peel them, store them in there, put them in your refrigerator, grab that on the go. This is what you should be eating in the car on the way to work, rather than that sugary granola bar or the bagel, which we've all been guilty of doing.
Or
the hash browns from the drive-thru.
A regular hard-boiled egg, you can just season that with whatever you want. There's a lot of seasonings that have no salt in them, though, right? Like a lot of flavors. I know I use like this Cajun spice that I really love, but you can put this on your toast. You can put this in your salads. Obviously, deviled eggs are a huge party favorite. I'm always the girl that's like, I want to bring the deviled eggs, because my mom has this really great recipe. But then I'm also the girl that regrets it, because I do not want to sit there and try to peel 24 eggs. You're going to be able to just shake in a matter of seconds. It's perfectly peeled every single time. And today you're getting a box of 2. This is a custom.
It's the best price I've ever sold it at.
It's the lowest price we've ever done on a clearance.
By far,
but not a final sale. If you don't love it, send it back. But read the reviews. 256 reviews about an egg peeler.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, though. It's so interesting. It's so unique. The way that she designed it is so clever. And if you're thinking, well, how in the world does it work? She designed it after a commercial egg peeler. Okay, but she designed it for obviously a single egg. Most of us don't need to peel eggs in the commercial, business. And there's little divots on the inside. And it's so clever because they're literally in the shape of eggs. And I love the yellow because it makes you feel sunny and bright, healthy. Go ahead and get yours. You won't regret it.
Okay, and here's the deal. If this was on your list of something to add into your diet, this is the way you do it, and you have no stress. It's easy, it's dishwasher safe, and I think it's kind of fun.
Yeah, it is fun. You can get your hips, or get the kiddos or the grand kiddos. It is fun.
Absolutely. Okay, $3.50 on your 5 interest-free payments. Pick up yours, select which color or colors that you want. Okay, so Kelly and I are gonna be hanging out, and you could take your eggs And what if you wanna make some egg salad? What are you gonna do? You're gonna take a fork and just kinda sit there and mash them. What if you wanted to chop them, dice them? What if you wanna put them in a food processor? How many of you have, like myself, a huge, big, oversized food processor that might be in a cupboard or in a box that you never use? Well, Dash is gonna help you unprocess your food by making it easier, more compact, more countertop friendly to be able to chop and mince and dice and food process. So today, we've got from Dash the mini chopper food processor on a great price break. So we're saving you $15 right out the gate. And then again, I promise you 5 flexible payments. So it's $6.99 to get this once again. I think everything is a customer pick our hour, which is amazing. But this is gonna be your new little best friend, your new little assistant in the kitchen, and it takes up practically no space, but it's super powerful.
Yeah, it's really powerful. We were talking about the fact that we both have the big, you know, $200 food processors, and neither of us ever get them out. There's like 25 blades. They're big, they're clunky, they're hard to figure out.
And I'm not serving for like 30 people.
Yeah, unless you're serving like at a church buffet, you're good to go with the 2-cup.
Exactly.
We call it a chopper, we call it a food processor. We're gonna do a little bit of everything, but let's just start doing our prep. Maybe you're somebody that's doing meal prep on Sundays for the week, because you are sticking with that healthy diet. You can do your mirepoix, you can do your onions, you can chop your garlic or your peppers. Maybe you're doing a homemade soup. I've just got my carrots in here. I use baby carrots. 2 cups, you have 2 features, which is great, pulse and then chop. And then I'm gonna just show you a little bit of both of them, okay? You might be thinking, well, that's not powerful enough to do carrots. So there's my pulse. If I want a chunky chop, there's my chunky chop. I could stop right there.
I like it. You just flip the dial and it's done.
Isn't that great? And look at the consistency of these carrots on the inside here. You have perfectly minced carrots.
Beautiful.
And it took seconds.
I was gonna say, imagine if you had to chop that individually.
Or if you put it, chop with a knife.
Right, or if you put in something and it went too far and it's like liquid. Like this is perfect every single time. You guys, it's under $7 to get it home. We have 3 colors, and that's it. We're down to our final 3 colors. So red is the one that you just saw Kelly working on. We also have it in aqua. Most limited is gonna be the black. That's the one that obviously goes with everything in your kitchen. But we do have some other Dash items throughout the hour. So if you pick a color, we've got a Dash blender. We've also
and a lot of them match back to each other. Almost all of them.
So if you want to kind of coordinate, or you already have some Dash products at home, Dash is our proprietary brand here, stands against the highest other kitchen companies, and so that's why we're so excited, because we have an opportunity to bring it to you at phenomenal values.
Look at that.
What did you just do?
So the top actually has 2 little holes, which it like will fold in oils or water, so you can see if you want to fold something in slowly, and usually would do it while it's chopping, but obviously it's a little loud for me to talk over, so I'm showing you right now. As it's folding it in there, you can be pouring in a little bit of water, a little liquid, maybe a little cream, depending on what you're, you know, maybe a little lemon juice or lime juice if you're doing salsa. It'll fold it in there slowly. So it has all the features of the really expensive choppers.
I didn't realize it had that top part.
But it's, yeah, isn't that nice? All right, so then I've just got cashews, and obviously I added my favorite oil. And then I would always start out with a little bit of a pulse. It gets things going. And then you go to that chop.
That you put nuts in there, cashews. That just shows the power of how, I mean, this may be small, but it's mighty, you guys. It's called a mini chopper food processor, but look at it as we're making cashew butter on the spot. I also want to point out that this is a 4.4-star rating. So remember, this is one of the things that you keep out on your countertop, makes it really, really handy, and you can control it, the pulse, or just set it to, you know.
And you saw it jiggling around. There's actually little suction cups on the bottom. So if you have granite or something like that, or Formica, it's gonna stick to your counter. So don't be afraid to load this with things that'll be a little bit harder. It'll jiggle because it's powerful, but it's not gonna jump and dance all over your countertop. I love the fact that it's powerful enough to do a nut butter. I mean, there are blenders in the marketplace that literally say in the instruction manual, don't do nut butters.
Exactly.
Because you'll get mad at them when it burns out the motor. Dash doesn't do things like that. It's beautiful because it's pretty, it's cute, it's small. It's not this oversized food processor that's just too much for you. Plus, it's a great price.
But I can't believe that it's 2 quarts. I mean, you only made a little bit, and a little bit goes a long way. It stands only 10 inches high, so just as Kelly was talking about, whether you put this away in the cupboard, it'll fit. If you leave it out on the countertop, it won't, you know, take up too much real estate, and you'll use it more often because of that smaller footprint.
That is gorgeous.
Okay, I want to taste.
Healthy snack.
Okay.
A little bit of your favorite oil, and I always do like a coconut oil or an avocado seed oil, a grapeseed oil. You don't always have to do a vegetable oil.
I love cashew butter.
It's decadent, and you normally wouldn't get cashew butter unless you were at the health food store and you were paying like $12 for a little jar.
That's what I was gonna say. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
It's so expensive to get cashew butter.
It is.
If you get it healthy, and I mean, this is 2 ingredients. You can control your ingredients.
No extra sodium. And that's what the thing about peanut butter, cashew butter, almond butter, they're always adding tons of sodium or even sugar, like processed sugar, and you don't want that in your food. So Dash's motto is unprocess your food.
Right.
So things like a homemade pesto, I really like because I love pesto. And honestly, especially if you're doing keto, you can do things with, you know, cheese and oils and stuff like that. You know, the low carb situation, we're gonna top it over some zucchini noodles.
I love the noodles.
But
That's
it
my
could
favorite.
be traditional noodles. It could be pasta. It could be whatever you want.
You know, you said keto, and I think that's the thing is 2019 has just started. If you haven't tried something new, if maybe prepping your food is intimidating to you, but that's what all the bloggers, that's what everything on Pinterest, that's what all of these, you know, different types of dietary ways of life, they require you to prep your food, but the prepping is the hard part,
it's
right?
the hard part, right.
So this helps you when you can control your ingredients, you control how much, how little, you control there's no preservatives, you're not looking and going, I wonder how long this has been sitting on the shelf.
Exactly.
Right, exactly.
Well, probably for months. I mean, let's be very honest with ourselves. A lot of times it is sitting there for months.
You're gonna eat fresher this way.
You're gonna eat fresher this way. You're gonna eat it how you wanna eat it. You know, whether you want it chunky, whether you want it a little creamy, you can make the most beautiful pestos however you wanna make them, right? It's delicious. So you could do an arugula pesto. There's some pea pesto recipes out there. Just a little bit of basil, a little bit of oil. I like mine a little chunkier. You could add a little bit more oil. It's up to you now. You can customize your own ingredients, minus the preservatives, minus the chemicals. You're literally unprocessing your food.
And that's exactly what it doesn't matter what age you are, whether you have little ones, whether you have grandkids, whether you're trying to eat better for yourself. Maybe you just went to have your yearly checkup and your doctor's like, okay, eat more fruits and vegetables. You know, this is the way that
doctors always say that.
They always do. But you know, many of us go, okay, yeah, we'll do that next year. This is the time of year that you do it. We start out with carrots. We did some specialized nut butter, some great homemade pesto. But looks like you're doing something sweet to me over there. I saw some blueberries.
Yeah, so I just did frozen blueberries. And then I added a little bit of skim milk, but that could be coconut milk or almond milk. You can see frozen blueberries aren't even a task for this machine. It's actually creating a vortex. It's spinning the berries right into the blade, and you'll get a feel for how much you need to use. There's some recipes coming included, but this is 2 ingredients to a beautiful, perfect sorbet. And you don't have to add any sugars. Now, I like to add a little bit of stevia as a sweetener, but you don't even need stevia as a sweetener because blueberries are naturally sweet. If you are dairy-free or lactose-free, you could do almond milk or coconut milk or soy milk.
Yeah, I have such a hard time finding those frozen treats because they're usually, because they're usually all married with regular cow's milk dairy, and I like to do the coconut milk or maybe the almond milk. And that's actually really hard to find those specialty foods, unless you're going to like a health, you know, grocer. It's creamy, and you would think you would need something like, you know, a Dash blender, which will obviously do this. Love my Dash blender. You would think you would need something like a giant food processor to get through frozen blueberries right out of the freezer. No, this has enough power to get through those frozen blueberries, but to also do your homemade salad dressings, to do all your prep for the week. Your onions, your garlic, you saw us do carrots at the very beginning. How about fresh salsa? It's totally up to you how you want to prepare your food now. I love salsa. I'm basically having ice cream for breakfast, you guys, but it's healthy.
We're okay with that.
Okay.
I love salsa, love it. Like it's a food group in my house. But if you look at the back of a jar of salsa, same with the back of a jar of peanut butter, all the sodium. There's salsas with extra sugar that's added. It's like you just want tomatoes and peppers and onions and cilantro and a little bit of lime juice. 5 ingredients, not 55 ingredients.
Right. And that's the thing, dietary needs in your household, because this is so small and compact and easy to clean. Can you put the top part in the dishwasher?
Yeah,
just the blade,
so not the motor,
the bottom,
obviously.
right?
Any of the other pieces are dishwasher safe.
Oh, that's really great too. I don't know, I mean, think about maybe a college student. Think about maybe somebody who lives on their own, maybe a new mom, great little wedding gift or bridal shower gift. This would be great for maybe somebody who's just gone into assisted living and wants to just cook for one. Or just for yourself, those side dishes, those easy, gotta get it done. You really wanna control your ingredients. I mean, the bottom line is if you have any allergies or any dietary restrictions, this is how you control your ingredients.
Yeah,
and it's so small, compact, but it does the job. So we do have it in the black. The black is most limited. We also have it in the one we're calling Aqua, which we've got some great other Dash items in the Aqua. It's kind of like a mint like a mint green color. And then we also have it in red, 3 colors. Red has been most popular this morning. It's one of the most like exciting colors in the kitchen.
Yep.
We're saving you $15 today, and we're breaking up your payments into 5 equal interest-free monthly installments on your choice of charge card. So that means it's under $7 to get it home. It's a huge customer pick with 4.4 rating. And you pay this off over time, which I love, because if you're new to HSN, that's available to anyone and everyone. We ship your brand new mini chopper out to you on your first flex payment. And then you have a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Egg salad, do I just dig in with my fork?
Yeah, your fork, or you can eat it right off that sandwich. Egg salad in seconds. No fork mashing, no getting out the big giant food processor with the 55 different blades.
There's pickles in here.
There's pickles. You could do relish. You're gonna love it for egg salad because egg salad's incredibly healthy, especially if you're doing low carb.
And what was this again? Because I just feel like this is ice cream.
The frozen blueberry sorbet. It has a little bit of cream, a little lemon juice, quarter cup of lemon juice, and about a bag of frozen blueberries.
I love it.
And no added sugar. And then we're gonna do a beautiful homemade hummus, and I'll get that started. I don't know if we'll have time to finish it, but these are the things you can unprocess.
Yep.
Get the garbage out of your food. Stop buying the stuff in the jars or the plastic. It's so much cheaper, quite frankly, to buy the real food, right?
Absolutely.
And do it yourself.
And so much easier, too. Again, you can make any flavor for that hummus. Remember, this is 200 watts. So it may be small, but it's certainly mighty, standing at only about 10 inches high. It does have either the pulse or the chop feature that you can just kind of set it and forget it. Sauces, dips, appetizers, breakfast, lunch, eating healthy. I'm just gonna keep eating the egg salad.
And I love the size of it. Dash is really thoughtful when they come up with things. Even a family of 4 or 6 could use a 2-cup chopper. You don't need the 20-cup, 12-cup, 10-cup choppers. Look at that homemade hummus. Isn't that gorgeous?
I'm gonna be digging into that hummus, and I might have you do the graham crackers because
breakfast of champions for Val, so she's doing
while we go to a break. But we're coming back, we're gonna get you crispy, crunchy, fried tasting foods without the oil or the fat. You're not gonna wanna miss it. It's our Dash Air Fryer coming up right after this.
The thing I love most about shopping at HSN.
Do I have to pick just one?
I'd have to say FlexPay.
It allows me to get the things I want now
And make monthly payments.
Without any interest or fees.
I got a new mattress for the guest bedroom, a fabulous cookware set for my sister's wedding,
and a little something just for me.
FlexPay gives me the flexibility to buy what I need now.
without the stress of having to pay for it all at once. And no interest. Beat that layaway.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
All right, you guys, so this hour is all about helping you keep or start those New Year's resolutions of eating healthy. And one of the hardest things to get rid of is those crunchy fried foods. They just taste so good, right? So we're gonna help you not have the guilt and keep all the crunch with the Dash Air Fryer. Isn't this the most beautiful air fryer you've ever seen? It is so pretty.
Gorgeous.
I love the design on this because a lot of air fryers sort of have the same lines and the same silhouette.
They're like big bubbles.
Right.
Yes.
Not Dash. They made it beautiful, countertop friendly. And we're gonna teach you about air frying because it's kind of a new craze, and I've already jumped on the bandwagon. I air fry everything. I stopped preheating and doing my oven because I love the taste of fried foods, but I don't want something to sit in the fryer. I also don't want any added calories or fat. So today we've got a 3-quart air fryer that does have nonstick technology on the inside. We do have it $20 off for you, and again on 5 flexible payments, bringing your interest-free payments down to under $12. Air frying is the way you get all the crunch, all the flavor, and no guilt.
And no oil.
No
So if you're wondering, well, okay, I've been hearing about these air fryers, right? What am I gonna do with this? You're going to get the crisp, the crunch without the oil. So you're gonna get the French fries, the chicken nuggets, the fried fish sticks. You can do whole chickens inside here. It's up to you without any oil. And I think that's really important, whether you're getting on a weight loss program or not. None of us feel good after eating fried food. We go to the fair, we have a blast. We come home, we feel terrible for the rest of the day.
For days.
If you do it, if you just do fair food once a year, I'm okay with that. that our fair is coming up in February. I'm totally getting everything fried, but that's once a year.
Right.
Every other day of the week, I'm using my Dash air fryer. It's beautiful. It's 3 quarts, so it's that middle of the road.
Okay.
You can see I just did crispy, seasoned curly fries without any oil.
Now, were those frozen out of a bag?
These were frozen out of a bag. So, and then let me just quickly, and then we've got a lot of food to get to. The way that our basket is designed, we're not asking you to buy a separate basket, right? For baking, you can actually bake in it, or you can use it with your air fry basket. It just pops out. This is dishwasher safe, so is this.
Perfect.
It's our True Glide nonstick technology. It locks into place, and then you just take whatever it is. Maybe it's your frozen tater tots. We do the broccoli bites and the cauliflower bites for the 4-year-old because we trick him into eating vegetables when it's crunchy. You can trick people into eating vegetables. And by people, it's usually kids, but maybe it's the husband, I don't know.
Maybe it's me.
And maybe it's Valerie. So you just pop the basket in. You have 2 dials, time and temperature. So with your frozen French fries, we'll go all the way up to high, and then we'll do 10 minutes. But look at the dial, it's huge. No getting out the readers, and it's just easy to use. Let's talk about the technology.
Okay.
Because a lot of people are wondering, what's an air fryer, right?
How does this work?
It's a super convection fryer. So what it's doing is it's actually superheating the air on the inside of the machine. This is Dash's Air Crisp air fryer. It's a patented technology. It's different than other ones because it's that super coil, which heats everything, but then you see those arrows spinning around your food, hitting every little morsel of it. So you're frying, but you're frying with hot air, not hot oil.
I love it.
So it's the same concept of frying with hot oil. We love the crunch that we get with hot oil, but now you have no calories because air is calorie-free, I think. Yes.
Well, last time I checked it
Yes, it was, yes.
And what's really great too is you're not heating up your oven, preheating your oven
Good
for maybe
points.
that one snack or that one meal, or you really just want something crunchy and you're like, I really want that fried taste, but I don't want to drive to a drive-through. This is the way you get that.
Look at those burgers.
You guys, I just realized we're also doing free shipping and handling.
Yeah.
30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't sacrifice the taste, the flavor, and the crunch. Just pick up the Dash air fryer that has the crispy technology.
Yeah, and they're beautiful.
They're gorgeous.
Colors are gorgeous.
Colors, so the white is the one that's most limited. I have a few hundred left in the white. Okay, less than 400 available. Then we have it in the Aqua. If you got the Dash Mini Chopper, this is that same Aqua. So if you want that color throughout your kitchen, we do have it in that beautiful blush, which we're calling pink.
Love this one.
It's a baby doll pink. It's so pretty. And then we have it in your solid black. And we have it in red,
Oh, we have it in
too.
red. We usually sold out of red. So if you love red, grab it. I love it for so many different things. So we just did, I don't know, what is that? 2 dozen pieces of bacon, a dozen pieces of crispy, crunchy bacon. It's breakfast time, but guess what? And I'm gonna put some of my bacon onto my burgers, and then I think Valerie's probably gonna eat the rest.
I was gonna say, oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna show you how cool this basket is, because if you don't wanna eat that, did I lose a burger?
Yeah, it's okay, jumped off. It was trying to make its way to my mouth, is what it was trying to do.
These are nice and thick burgers. We didn't even really talk about them, but you don't have to go outdoors to grill. You can do your burgers, your chicken breast on the inside of your air fryer. I'm gonna just hand you that, because I feel like you just wanna go for it.
Thank you.
So there's your bacon, crispy, crunchy. But then when I eject this basket, and this is what
get this crunch? It's so amazing.
An air fry, and no stovetop popping of the oil all over the stovetop, all over your forearms, the mess. Look inside here. There's my oil. I am not eating that. So usually if you pan fry your bacon, you're still eating all that extra oil. Bacon, it's good, but it's not good for you, right? That's why we call it an air fryer. You don't have to eat the natural oils either. Cook with it maybe later, whatever you want to do, but you don't have to ingest it. Your bacon's still gonna taste amazing.
How do I know how long and what temperature to cook things at?
So you're actually getting a cookbook that comes included, and then you'll get a feel for it. But usually right around 10 minutes for anything frozen.
Okay, that's easy.
But the book, the book comes included. Also, there's a great air frying book. If you feel like you're getting a great deal on an air fryer, which you are, because usually they're $100 or more, you can add this book. I'm not sure the price of the book, but it's a great book, yes. This air frying book, it's by Dash and it's made with their air fryers.
So we'll try to find you that item number, but with the $20 savings and the free shipping and handling, you're saving nearly $30. And you made up a really good point. Air fryers are expensive. Like
Very
you can
expensive.
spend hundreds of dollars. This is that sweet spot. This is that Goldilocks of size because it's 3 quart, so it's gonna be great if you just have something quick and easy you wanna do, or if you really wanna feed, if you really wanna make a big side dish, you can do it with your Dash air fryer. And remember, you can bake in this, you can make burgers in this, you can do your crunchy, just kind of like grab frozen bag stuff, which is what the kids always want when they come home from school.
Well, I agree. And you can be as healthy as you want or as decadent as you want. You can use it as a substitute for your oven. A lot of people are sick and tired of heating up the kitchen, turning on that oven, waiting 25 minutes for that big oven to heat up. The only time we really need our big ovens is when we're doing a big turkey, and that's usually once or twice a year.
Right.
Most of the time we want a little bit smaller portion size, and we don't need to heat up our big ovens just for that. So use your air fryer for your crispy, crunchy mac and cheese, for your chicken wings, for your frozen, you know, mozzarella sticks. This little basket here is an accessory. If you want to get the accessory bundle, it's called our deep basket. I think it comes with a deep basket, it comes with the shallow basket, and it comes with the double-decker layers.
I always say get the accessories, get it home, try it, you're saving.
Yeah.
The item number for the book just went up, so if you want to, ask your representative about that. But you are getting 18 recipes included. So if you're just kind of like novice and you're saying, you know what, I don't know, I can always Google something and go to Pinterest, you can do that. And we give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Last time I checked, there was a big game on last night, and there's an even bigger game coming up in the near future.
There is, yes. And everybody wants the chicken wings.
Everybody wants chicken wings, exactly.
Yeah, and so you can do your air-fried chicken wings, and you can do them in a fraction of the time, but with a fraction of the oil, right? And you can do your favorite sauce, crispy, crunchy wings, just like you were at your favorite sports pub, right? But there's no oil involved. And I know a lot of folks, like my brother who's gluten-free, he can't eat chicken wings that are fried traditionally because the oils, you know, you never know what's going on with the oils. If there was stuff with...
Oh, you fancy, girl.
Yes, it will do a little blue cheese.
Look at you. Look at how that presentation looks so good. And you didn't have to sit and baby anything. You pop it in your air fryer. Right.
You know the big gallons of oil you have to buy for your deep fryer? And then you got to figure out, well, am I saving it? Am I throwing it away? And if I'm throwing it away, you can't dispose of oil like a normal, you don't just throw it in the garbage, right?
Okay, so Aqua's in front of me, red is in front of Kelly. We also have it in the black. We do have it in a pink, and we have white. White is going to be the first to go if that's the one that you want. Let me give you the measurements. This only stands 13.5 inches high. The diameter on it is just about 10 inches wide. The dial is on the top. Makes it really easy. All you have to know is time and temperature, right? That's it.
That's it, and it's so easy. You'll figure it out. Mess with the dial a little bit, get the book home. It tells you exactly how long everything should take. And then, you know, if you overload it and you do a bunch in there, you'll figure out it might need a little extra time or whatever. You know, everybody knows time and temperature in terms of using a traditional oven. It's the same situation. Just remove a little bit of time as you start, because air frying is so quick that you want to take a little bit of time off. But look at the salmon. Look at our crispy, crunchy broccoli.
Look how
so that's what I mean. It's not just for the breaded fried foods.
Right.
You would normally spend 20 minutes preheating your oven just to do that for 5 minutes in your oven. This is literally 3 to 4 minutes in your oven with the salmon, and it's not direct heat, so it's not getting overcooked. It's getting flaky.
That's what I was going to ask you.
Yes.
You're not going to be able to overcook it. I love that it's, I mean, obviously if you kept redoing it over and over again, but doesn't have a maximum of a 30-minute timer.
Yeah, so 30 minutes you'll rarely need. Now, if you're going to bake a cake or you're going to do like a
Wait, you can bake a cake?
Yes. You can bake a cake because you can go low and slow on this too. So it's not just for superheated, super fast. And I think our low temp, let me see, I want to check. Yeah, 170. So our low temp is 170. If you want to do like a moist, juicy cake and pop it up to 225 and give it 30 minutes, you'll have this moist, juicy, tender cake, or maybe it's an egg frittata. You can go low and slow in an air fryer as well.
Well, it starts at 170, goes up to 400, 30-minute max timer. My personal favorite thing is you just sort of set it and forget it. You walk away. By the time you walk away and you get something else done, you check an email, you make a phone call, your entire meal is complete. And you can go for the crunchy, non-healthier versions of things, or you can go with steamed, you know, look of like steamed broccoli, and you've got this great salmon that has all that moisture and the flavor, but you're not adding any oil. You're not adding any calories. You're not adding any fat. And today on a price break, you guys, this is a perfect opportunity for you to try something new. Dash is our proprietary brand here at HSN. It is a customer pick time and time again. This one's on a flex payment of $11.99, so you get that home. You have a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. We're even taking care of the shipping and handling. So we've looked at you know, from burgers to French fries to mac and cheese to crispy wings to beautiful moist salmon and broccoli. We did some crispy, well, listen, I haven't tried everything. Crispy mozzarella sticks.
I know, because I'm making you, I'm making you talk.
I know, you've got some, wait, that entire steak and the Brussels
So we did
were in
a
there?
steak, could have done 2 smaller steaks. I'd like to cut that in half for 2 folks. Then we did our Brussels sprouts, and if you've never had air fried Brussels sprouts, they're amazing. There are even restaurants now that are serving air fried vegetables because they're so crispy and crunchy, but they're healthy. They have commercial grade air fryers, which cost thousands of dollars. Yours, thankfully, is not costing thousands of dollars. You can do a beautiful steak inside your air fryer and look at the results that you get. And it's not direct heat, right? It's that nice, you know, spinning heated air around the outside of your food, crisping it up, sealing in the moisture, giving you results that truly do unprocess your food, you know, especially our Brussels sprouts. You know, instead of buying them pre-done or whatever, go ahead and just buy the bag of raw Brussels sprouts, and you can just season them with a little olive oil or balsamic, maybe a little bit of honey.
So you said olive oil. Can we put drizzle? So how would we do that? We don't put it into the machine.
Well, you can. You can just put it in the basket, give it a little shake, and drizzle it around. You don't have to use any oil. Olive oil will give you that flavor, right, for the Brussels sprouts.
If people are just tuning in, and we only have about 90 seconds, can you give us a quick tour of the air fryer? Because this is the 3-quart. This is also the one that has that true glide, so that non-stick basket inside, completely dishwasher safe. Obviously not the housing, but the basket.
Yeah, so you get your basket, you put your protein, you put your vegetables, maybe it's just a bag of frozen French fries. On the inside, the basket is nice because it will lift out and it's dishwasher safe. So that's really nice. Pop it on the inside, choose your time and your temperature. So let's give this 5 minutes, we'll give it full blast, and you walk away.
I also want to point out how quiet it is. And again,
nice
you're
and
not preheating your entire oven for a single meal, or maybe it's just a sheet pan of something. Like, you're able to do vegetables, you're able to do cakes, you're able to do sweets and savories and crunchy, and you're not having to sacrifice any of the flavor. So we have gotten to the dessert portion.
Yes, so this is Val's favorite
super excited about.
This is a beautiful apple cobbler. This is just brown sugar, a little butter, the apples that come in the can for the pie, and then your favorite oatmeal crust. And we added some cranberries as well. But this is so simple and easy, yet it truly is a homemade dessert made in your air fryer. If you're picking up the book, you're gonna love some of the dessert recipes that come included in the book there, but it's so easy. You really can't mess up air fried food.
I think that's one of the reasons why I love it so much, and I use it all the time. Just show it's in the last one because we gotta go.
A beautiful crunchy calzone.
Stop it!
You can do a gorgeous, you could even reheat your pizza. You don't have to get fancy and do a calzone.
Exactly, and I love that you can take the store-bought frozen, or you can make your own, Kelly. You are really going to town.
Ooh, that's mine.
It is cooking, you guys. So it does go up to 400 degrees. You have your choice of colors. Which is really exciting. And really, Dash has outdone themselves with this air fryer, making it so simple and easy.
And pretty. Don't forget it's pretty.
And pretty. You'll love it when you get it home and everything's gonna taste great. All right, we're gonna take a short little break. I'm gonna sample everything one more time, and then we're gonna help you get your great blender.
We use goat milk because we had it, and that's how our company started. But what we learned over the years is how beneficial goat milk is, not only for the skin, but for your body.
Goat milk adds moisture to your skin. It's really the most amazing ingredient.
People really do notice the hydration of their skin. The farm to skin difference only with Beekman 1802.
The appraised values you see at HSN are set by independent, professionally certified appraisers. They determine, as closely as possible, the approximate retail cost of replacing or recreating the item, not the possible sell or purchase price. Because subjective estimates and judgments are involved, appraisals may vary by as much as 25%. Call your customer service rep for more information.
Oh, it has been such a tasty morning. We've got one of my personal favorites. I own this blender. I purchased it long before I started working here at HSN, so I have kind of an affinity to it. It's one of something that I use on the daily. This is our professional strength Dash Chef Series 1400 watt blender. This is the one that stands against those big, high, pricey blenders. You know, the one that starts with a V that could be in upwards of $400 to $600. But I'm so excited because we get the opportunity to present it to you on such a phenomenal deal. It's on a price break. We've taken nearly $240 off. That's amazing. You can get
amazing.
2.
Yes.
You're actually spending less, or you're saving more than you're spending, which is amazing. We do have it on free shipping and handling, delivering it directly to your door on us, and 5 flexible payments. We're gonna talk to you about everything this thing can do, but I'm telling you, the only thing it doesn't do is serve you breakfast in bed. But basically everything else is done. Huge customer pick, read the reviews. The Aqua, the reason I'm standing at the Aqua is because it is the most limited in color. So maybe you picked up the Dash Mini Chopper in Aqua, maybe you picked up the Dash Airfryer in Aqua. Here is your third piece to finish it off.
It's my favorite one.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. But most importantly, it's the power,
It's the
right?
power.
So if you're looking at those $500 or $600 blenders, they're about 2 horsepower. This is 2.25 horsepower.
Oh,
you don't have to spend $500 to get an amazing blender, and that's what Dash does so well. So this is your professional series blender. You might be spending a little more than you normally would for a blender, but there's a 7-year warranty on this. Most blenders are like 30, 60, or 90 days, and they're about 800 watts. That's usually about $100 or below.
Right.
This is 1,400 watts of power, so it's double the amount of power, not double the amount of money, and it's 2.25 horsepower, but it's all pre-programmed. Now you can do manual, which is awesome. When you get a feel for that, you'll love the manual settings. But this is my frozen margarita. So I'm literally going to choose frozen. And what's so cool, and I'm doing this backwards, so let me find my frozen setting. There's my frozen setting. I'm gonna use frozen, but look at the chunky ice I'm using. This is not what I call TV ice. You know what TV ice is? It's like that stuff from the gas station that's all fluffy with air bubbles, and it's super easy to crunch. This is the ice that your freezer makes. And it's usually the ice that burns out your motors on your $100 or below blenders. And then I've got my mango, some tequila, obviously, because it's margarita and it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Actually, it's 5 o'clock here.
It's 5 o'clock, just AM, but no, who's looking?
Who's
Do you
counting?
put the
All
top
right.
part on?
Yeah, and then you're just gonna hit that start button, and then I'll walk away a little bit because it's loud, but you'll hear it pulsing on its own. I don't have to toggle it.
That's the cool thing, is all those really expensive blenders, you have to toggle and you have to figure out, you hear that? Stops.
Yep.
And then it starts again. And that loud is really what is pulsating, and using that 1,400 watts to give you that perfect daiquiri or margarita experience. And I'm telling you, I have a lot of friends right now that are in Mexico. Those drinks at those bars are like...
What are friends doing down there? Just hanging out?
Allie's there.
Oh, that's right. Allie's in Mexico.
One of our makeup
That's
artists
right.
is in Mexico, and I'm like, those drinks are so expensive. Whether you go to a local spot or whether you're on vacation, you can make these drinks at home, and you get to put whatever ingredients you want in it,
and they're perfectly frozen. You can see it's like that sorbet consistency. This is that consistency that you would get like at that expensive club, that nightclub, right? That you would pay $20 for, and it would be so decadent and amazing. Most blenders give you sort of a watery, yucky consistency in your margarita, but this is giving you that gorgeous frozen margarita situation, and you're gonna love entertaining with it. So I always start with a margarita because I think most of us want a new blender for a variety of reasons. We're gonna do smoothie, frozen drinks, obviously, but then your hot soups. So I'm gonna walk over, we've got a hot soup demonstration that's a little bit further away from us because it's loud.
Right.
And I always say, if you own a quiet blender, you're not gonna like it.
Yeah.
It's not very powerful. That's like owning a quiet vacuum cleaner, right?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. And here's the thing, I personally own this. I couldn't say anything more amazing and better about this blender. I use it every single day because it's so simple and so easy. 7-year warranty on the motor. You will use this thing day in and day out. We've got the lowest price we've ever done. You just choose your color. Take advantage of FlexPay. We give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. So if you're trying to look at starting your day eating healthier, or maybe it's the midday crash and you want healthy soups or healthy snacks, this blender does it all. It's got 10 speeds that you can manually do, or use the 6 presets, which is what I do. You can get your sweet treats, you can make your own grains, you can make your own flours, your nut butters, desserts. I'm telling you, like I said, this thing basically, the only thing it doesn't do, okay, so it doesn't do the grocery shopping for you.
It doesn't babysit yet, that I've noticed.
But it does pretty much everything else.
But you don't have to babysit it, which is really nice. Okay, so this doesn't have a heating element in it. We get that question a lot. You don't need one. With 2.25 horsepower, it's powerful enough to actually cook your food. So when you put it on that soup function, it'll know exactly how long it needs, and it'll know at what power it needs. And it'll start slow and go back up to high because it's all pre-programmed. You don't have to toggle it or babysit it. That $500 blender, they expect you to literally stand in the front and toggle it up and down with your soup. Nobody's doing that.
Ain't
All
nobody
right.
got time for that.
Nobody's got
By the
time for
way,
that.
Matte black, now my newest favorite.
So pretty.
It's so good looking.
So I love the
sharp.
matte black as well. All right, so I've just chosen soup, and what's in here is just tomatoes, my favorite spices. Obviously, I've got a little celery or maybe a little onion, and whatever. If you want to do a veggie broth, a chicken broth, it's up to you. But now this is going to be homemade vegetable soup without any added sodium. If you've ever turned around the back of a can of tomato soup, there's added coloring.
Oh,
it is
gosh.
mortifying. They add like red number, whatever.
Disgusting.
So this is just real food. And that's what I love about Dash, is really unprocessing your food. And then right next door, I'm gonna do something a little bit more fun. And I'm gonna do a gorgeous homemade fondue.
Yes.
And it's just chocolate chips, cream, and you can see there's a pat of butter. But imagine if you added like a little mandarin orange or something in there. You could do like an orange fondue. So if you are hosting the big game and you want to do a decadent little dessert tray like we've got, you can do it. So I'm gonna hit start, and again, we're gonna walk away from these machines.
it's loud.
Because it's loud, and then we're gonna come back to them, and they'll both be about 180 degrees.
And you're setting that
Soup.
on soup.
Yes.
And so it automatically figures out the timer, it automatically figures out the speed. It's gonna do it all on its own. And then we're gonna get our dessert fondue going. And she also set that on the soup function. And so same time. So we're gonna come back, and the tamper that Kelly is using right there that you see, that's included. So of course you're getting the lid. The pitcher is actually a 64 fluid ounce pitcher. So that's 2 liters. Did I mention this is a huge customer pick? I should have written a review. I didn't write a review. I'm not as savvy as many of you. People love this.
Yeah.
And here's the deal, you guys. You will love it because you'll use it. You'll get your money's worth. In just 30 days, if you're trying to eat more fruits and vegetables, for you, for the kids. This is the way you hide your greens in your smoothies. You'll never even taste them.
Right, so I said, you know, most people want a new blender, or professional series, chef series blender, because they want to do frozen drinks, they want to do the hot soups, and they want to do the smoothies. That's why we start with these, but it does so much more. So you can see on my digital display here, there's literally one that says smoothie. There's crush, there's frozen, there's soup, there's puree, there's rinse, it cleans itself, and there's manual. So you have your own manual settings. This is a smoothie, but what's important is really not what's on the inside, it's what's not on the inside. No liquid if I don't want a liquid.
Exactly.
Because it's actually powerful enough to liquefy your fruits and vegetables. Now, most of the time when you see blenders demonstrated like in the big box store or even on TV, sometimes like those infomercials, they're adding a bunch of liquid. It's because their motor is just not powerful enough to liquefy.
Right.
We have 64 ounces of solid fruits and vegetables. Now, don't get me wrong. If you want orange juice or yogurt, please, you can add it. Those things are nice and healthy.
Or
you just don't have
flaxseed,
to.
or you want to add protein, whatever you want, you can do. You can put that right there in your brand new chef series. And remember, this might be on sale. This might be $240 off. This is a brand new Dash blender. This is the highest caliber. This is the highest quality, the professional strength. And in all honesty, it's my secret to getting my daily vitamins
Absolutely.
in. Because I would much rather enjoy a great tasting smoothie and know I'm getting all those real raw foods. Blended, it's whole foods. This will basically work on any of the diets that you might be doing too, because there's a lot of things. Again, controlling your ingredients, making it really simple. If you were to go to the smoothie shop, first off, it's loaded with sugar.
Oh, for sure.
Loaded with sugar, preservatives, and you're gonna spend upwards of maybe $8 to $12 on one single smoothie. Your FlexPay today is about $1 a day, and you have 5 interest-free months to pay it off. We're taking care of the shipping and handling for you. We really want you to get this home and try it. And it's something that you'll use all year and in years to come, because it's coming with a 7-year warranty.
That's
I've had mine
2.5 times my car. Yeah,
right?
my car, which was a little bit more than this,
Are you
came with a
cheersing with
3-year warranty. You can do your beautiful green drinks. You could add wheatgrass. You could add whatever you want on the inside, but you don't have to add a liquid if you don't want to add a liquid, if you don't want to water your smoothie down. Inside here is magic. This is instant energy, so you could skip the coffee, and you're gonna love it for a smoothie. And the reason if you saw me pouring it, I was using the spoon. There's no chunks, no bumps. Even when you go to the smoothie store, they give you like that big giant straw. It's like you're drinking out of a fire hose. And it's because they might have chunks or bumps in theirs because they're worried there might be like a little piece of banana that didn't get blended. you will have the smoothest smoothie of your life with the Dash blender.
And the bottom line is you don't even have to know where to set it or do you have to toggle it or for how long. There's a smoothie preset.
I know,
right
isn't that
there.
nice?
Smoothie preset,
Yeah.
soup preset. What are the other presets?
So we have crush, frozen, and puree, and rinse.
Perfect. I love
and
it.
rinse is just cleaning itself, which is kind of amazing.
And you know what, usually when we present this, I rave about the rinse because I think it's phenomenal that because basically you just add a little water, maybe your choice of soap, and then it blends it up and then you pour it out and it's good to go. Are we getting, okay, I was seeing if there was any recipes. There are some recipes
coming included.
Great.
Oh, yep, Dash does that really well. And then I just wanted to show you, it's all metal to metal construction on the gear. So
Why
there's
is that important?
Well, that's important because most of the time, if your blender is gonna break, either the motor is gonna burn out or the plastic gears are gonna break. And most blenders that are about $100 or below are plastic to plastic or plastic to metal. We're metal to metal, steel to steel, actually. So you're not gonna have to worry about that breaking. And that's why we can give a 7-year warranty.
Right.
Because it is quality construction, but without, you know, the $500 or $600 price tag. Now on this one, I'm choosing to use manual. So I went all the way up to high. I can adjust my manual setting there, and then I can adjust my timing as well. I probably won't need 45 or 50 seconds. I'll put it on there just in case, but this is so cool. This is 1 ingredient peanut butter. There is no oil, no sodium, nothing added in here except 1 ingredient, which is my peanut butter. And this machine is actually powerful enough to extract the natural oil out of the peanut butter and out of the peanuts and create a creamy peanut butter. So I'm gonna let Val take over and I'm gonna use my tamper and just show you how easy it is to make nut butters.
And here's the deal, you guys. My number one most favorite thing is that you're just gonna eat healthier. It makes it really, really simple and easy. It's a huge customer pick. I'm standing in front of the matte black. We're gonna show you the other choice in black because there is a glossy, high gloss version, but this is the brand new matte black. I wanna also showcase, we'll show the one that Kelly is using is this beautiful rose gold. It doesn't matter which one you choose, they're all on sale, saving you $240, free shipping and handling, and then you get to break up your payments into interest-free monthly payments. A 7-year warranty comes with every single Dash blender that we're sending out today. It's January, it's a new year. I want you to try something new, and you might have been like me and you shopped for those professional strength blenders, and I was like, I cannot spend a mortgage payment on a blender.
True story.
And we let you pay this off over time, which is great. So the green one is right here, just so you know. The one that Kelly was using.
And just for the record, it looks yellow. Like at home when I see it, looks a little yellow. It's a beautiful green.
Yeah,
yes.
it's a really great, vibrant green. It's like a Margaritaville green.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we also have it in the rose gold. That's the matte rose gold. That's the one Kelly was just using.
Yeah, this one here
to
is
make the nut
gorgeous.
butter in.
Yep.
This might be one of my most favorite demonstrations outside of the soup and the fondue.
Yeah, the nut butter.
I cannot believe it took all of those peanuts.
One ingredient. One ingredient to peanut butter. And that's shocking. Yeah, talk about whole foods, real food, sorry. But you're talking about unprocessing your food, and you can see it's creamy. I could stop if I wanted a little chunky, but I didn't add any preservatives, no sodium, no salt, no nothing. And that's the thing about peanut butter, is it truly is a superfood. I mean, it's so healthy for us. It has all those natural healthy fats, but you know, the manufacturers, bless their hearts, it's really not their fault. They have no idea how long their jar of peanut butter will be sitting on your grocery store shelf. So they add preservatives to make sure it stays, you know, nice and peanut buttery, and they add a lot of oil, they add a lot of sodium. I've even turned the kids' ones around and there's added colorants in there to give it like a peanut buttery look. It's like, no, it needs to just be peanuts.
Exactly, that's exactly what it should be. All right, we brought over the shinier black one. I'm gonna hide right through here.
It's so cute, isn't it?
Because the matte black and the shiny black, two different choices. You have your choice. Obviously the Aqua is also available. Remember, this is a 2-liter pitcher, so 64 fluid ounces. You're getting the lid and you're getting the tamper. This is all dishwasher safe. All the measurements are on there. And remember, you're not touching any blade. This is metal to metal housing, but all that you need is right here in the front. You've got all your displays, your presets. You can manually use your speeds, or you can just set it and forget it like I do. But I hope you get it home. I hope that you try something new, and I hope you use FlexPay, because it's about $33.99 for your brand new professional strength blender. And you can do a variety of things, from the nut butters to the frozen smoothies. We're even gonna show you the soups and the fondues, which is amazing. If you have ever considered not buying a new blender every year. You know, you might be buying, every year you might be like, oh, I'll spend $50, $60, $70 in a blender. Just buy one blender.
Yeah, this is true.
Just buy a really good blender.
Yeah.
And we've got a $240 savings today. So you're actually spending, you're saving more than you're spending. Sometimes I'm like getting in reverse.
The steam just pouring out of the top. We made soup, no heating element. It goes to about 180 degrees. So maybe you're somebody that's a raw foodie and you don't want to cook it above 212. Right. It's still going to be that raw, beautiful, decadent, you know, creamy fondue, homemade vegetable soup. This is not softened vegetables. These were raw vegetables. These don't need to be pressure cooked first. You don't need to then transfer it onto a stove to heat it. Look at the steam pouring off of my homemade tomato soup. And you know those couple of times a year we go to the 5-star restaurants and we order their fresh vegetable soup? They use real vegetables, fresh vegetables. It's not cans. That's what it tastes like. It's so easy to do at home. The steam, amazing. 180 degrees, and it's on the soup button, right? Okay. So you hit soup and you walk away.
That's so brilliant and so easy to do. No toggling. This is the matte black. Do you see the difference, you guys? It's just exactly, it's black, but it has a matte finish. There's no shine.
They're both pretty, yeah.
Gorgeous. The dial is really easy to use and really easy to read. We're gonna show you the shiny black just so you can see them kind of stacked side by side in a quick, you know, display.
Yeah. They're both pretty,
I have the black and the shiny one. That's the original one. Our producer has the black as well.
I have the white.
And you have the white.
I have the white, yep.
Listen, this has been something that I'm like, treat your entire family. Oh, there you go. All right, so the matte is where you see my shirt. I'm behind it. And then the one that has the picture in it is going to be what we're just calling black.
Yeah.
Both are still available. Everyone has the opportunity to choose FlexPay, which I think is great. A lot of times, you know, people flipping through the channels at home, you're like, what's FlexPay?
Yeah.
FlexPay is just an interest-free way that you get to pay it off over time on your credit card. There's no, you know, signing up for anything. There's no credit check. You get it home. We take care of the shipping and handling, and you get to start indulging.
Yeah, right away.
And let's talk about it. There's got to be balance in life, right, Kelly?
Sure,
so
absolutely.
if you're gonna start your day with some smoothies,
yes.
If you want to end your day with fondue.
Well, here's what's so cool about it. You now can do it at home or at the party, or you can, you know, how much do you pay for the chocolate dip strawberries the one time a year you order them? $70 plus shipping. You can do your own chocolate dip strawberries. You can have this fondue sitting out for your guests at the football parties or the girls' day ends or the brunches, or maybe you're taking it to the church and you're doing a little function there. You can have this gorgeous melty fondue just by pressing that soup button. And I think that most people don't do fondue because they think they need a fondue pot or a fondue maker.
Yeah.
You don't need anything special. And you have controlled your ingredients. That was real cream, which is a food, a real butter, which is an actual food, real cocoa, if that's what you want to do. So it still is a little bit healthier, right? Because you're not buying it and you still are unprocessing your food.
There's a fondue restaurant that
so
I can spend the price of this blender, I can spend on a meal.
Yeah, totally. And you have to cook it yourself.
And you have to cook it yourself, right? Today, we're giving you the power and the strength of that $500 and $600 blender for under $170. It's a phenomenal savings right out the gate, but you can break up your payments, you get it home. This is the lowest price we've ever done, and this chef series is a huge customer pick with 334 reviews.
That's crazy. People love it.
34 of you that wrote in. I should have been one. I bought this before I even started working here because I was just like you.
Right when I met you, you were like, I own that Dash blender. And I was like, oh, because was that one of your first purchases? She's like, no, I've owned it for a while.
Yeah, because I was at home just like you, and I had gone to the health conferences and I had seen those demonstrations of those big fancy blenders. I'd gone to the smoothie shop and I'm like, I want to make these smoothies at home. I want to stop spending all that money. But I didn't want to do the toggling, and I didn't want to spend the $500 and $600. So when I saw a presentation just like you're doing right now at home, I said, okay, with a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee, how about I try it?
Yeah.
And that's what I did.
Yeah.
Use FlexPay, get it home.
Do you make this recipe?
No.
You gotta do this. Okay, 2 ingredients, and it is the most decadent sorbet. It's just frozen bag of strawberries, but take it right out of the freezer. Do not let it thaw. You want it that hot rocks because you want that. And then you can do a cup of your favorite milk, whether it's almond milk, or you could do cream if you wanna make an ice cream. But I always do coconut milk. That was just skim milk. But now it's like a guilt-free dessert because there's no added sugars. Now, naturally, strawberries have sugar, so it's not sugar-free, but it's sweet enough with just the strawberry, extracting those natural sugars with just a little bit of milk, and it is totally guilt-free. dessert. So if you are somebody that's trying to get healthy, but you're like, I still have a sweet tooth, which is all of us.
I was gonna say, why are you looking at me, Kelly Dietrich? Because that's me.
But it is guilt-free. And then if you want to save the rest, throw it in the freezer or whatever it is you want to do. So there's so many great things you can do with the Dash blender that are easy that you don't have to work hard for.
So adults, you make the margaritas for the adults in the summertime. You make this for the kids, so they have their little frozen treat as well.
Absolutely.
But since we're talking about kids, a lot of kids, have allergies or have intolerances to foods.
Yes.
You can actually make your own rice flour.
Gluten-free rice, excuse me, gluten-free flour. And if you go to the health food store, gluten-free flour is about a 400 or 500% markup over regular flour.
Right.
It's crazy expensive. All you need is a $1 bag of white rice or a $1 bag of chickpeas or 50 cents of oats. Okay, those are all gluten-free naturally, or almond flour. I always go straight to high and then, well, probably won't need 45 seconds, and then sort of watch from the bottom up. It literally will start to create flour right before your eyes.
Okay, and the one that Kelly is using is the one we're calling champagne. It has this beautiful soft metallic finish in a gold-like tone. So it's a beautiful addition to your kitchen. Remember, everybody takes advantage of FlexPay. Everybody's getting the 1400 watts. And you can do all of these recipes and more. Go to Pinterest, go to the blogs, go to any of the things that you want. From the rice flours, you can make your own coffee grounds. What were we gonna do over here?
I was gonna make almond milk.
Oh,
I never get to the almond milk, but if you want almond milk and you don't wanna keep buying the almond milk that has all the added sugars, it's totally your call. But the thing is, Dash makes it so easy to be healthy. And their motto is one of my favorites of any brand: unprocess your food. You're getting 7-year warranty on this blender. You won't need 7 years, but you're getting it.
You're getting it, and you're gonna love it. And to your point, unprocess your food, enjoy your 2019 a little healthier, make those healthier choices, and get it done with Dash. All right, Kelly and I are gonna indulge a little bit because we've worked hard and we deserve it. And we're gonna show you an encore presentation of our today's special from Andrew Lessman. It's starting right now.